How are you? こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Today I'm going to explain about 7 virtues of Bushido. This was written about 900, the year 900, by Inazo Nitobe. Well, Bushido, this means the way of warrior, because Do, this means the way, the path, or the street, everything like that. And Bushi, this is samurai, this is warrior. Well, today I'm going to tell about this because I think Bushido is important for all those who practice karate, judo, aikido, every kind of this do, the Japanese culture. And also, not only for these people, but for all of us, it's quite important. This kind of the way of thinking is, I think it's very important for the society of nowadays. So I'd like to talk about it. The way of the warrior. The first word is Sagi. Well, in this book, it is written on only gi, this part, gi. But this gi comes from the word seigi. Seigi. Well, this kanji is also tarashi, the right thing. And gi, seigi. So seigi means righteousness or justice, something very, very correct. Seigi or gi. It means it's about striving to do something very, very right. What you really think that is right and correct, so you must do it. Even the other people says, no, don't do like that. But if you think it's really, really right thing to do, so you must do this. So this is seigi. And the second, this is Yuki. Yuki. Well, in the book, only you is written, you. But I'd like you to know this you comes from the word Yuki. Yuki. You know, ki, this is energy. Our energy inside, this is ki. And Yuki means braveness, courage. That is Yuki. And to be really, really free, we have to have this Yuki. Because without this braveness, maybe we are afraid of something too much. And we can't live so freely our life. So this Yuki is very, very important. But not only the braveness, only braveness without thinking. No, not like that. It is very important to have intelligence, so we have to think of very much with our intelligence, and also we must be very respectful. So we have to have respect and intelligence. So then we can be brave, to be free. The third word is very beautiful one, jin. Jin. And this kanji, it's very easy to write. If you know katakana, the first you write I, and the second one is ni. I, ni from katakana. But this I means nimben. So when this kanji is nimben is here in the left side, then this means something with persons, people. This is nimben. And here ni, or ni from kanji 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is ni. So this is jin. the kanji like this. Jin, it means compassion, compassion or benevolence. So very beautiful word. To be a very good samurai, Jin, this is very important. Well, samurai is very, very strong and also speedy. So the outside of the body is very, very strong, right? But inside, that must be very strong too. Inside, samurai must have kindness. So kindness and this compassion. So if a samurai won, and if he thinks, "Whoa, that's good, I won. Oh, I won." So it's not like that. It's not good in that way, because we must be very, very. We must feel compassion for the others, and also it is considered to be very anti-moral if you see somebody is suffering or somebody's pain. Then if you think this is, if that makes you very like glad or happy, that is anti-moral, because you must feel your compassion. So this compassion, this is jin. It's very, very important inside, very important inside of our heart. The fourth word is reigi. Well, in this book, it is only written rei, rei, rei. You know, rei, this is like this, rei. This is our way for greeting. In Japanese way of greeting is rei, like this. But here, it's not saying about this greeting. Well, reigi, it comes from reigi. Reigi, this is respect, courtesy, the etiquette. That is reigi, reigi. Well, samurai must be very, so he must behave himself very, very well. So people can admire him not only because he is very, very strong, but he's also very a good person, and his behavior is very good. So this reigi is important. And also he mustn't be cruel. He must be compassionate with his enemies too. So if I say like that, this is very similar to jin, the word that I told you before, the third one, jin. But the difference between jin and rei, or reigi, that is jin, this is compassion. So we can't see compassion with our eyes because that is inside. But reigi, that is something that you can see. You can notice it, because this is behavior. How to behave yourself. This is reigi. So reigi is very, very important for samurais. Well, not only for samurais, for everybody. So reigi. The fifth word is meiyo. Meiyo. This is honor. Well, meiyo. This kind, the first one is quite easy one. This is also called, we can also pronounce na, from namae, that name, namae, mei. And this kanji is like ta from katakana and ro from katakana, and very, very together. Or this is yu, the kanji yu, yugata, and kuchi, the mouth. So meiyo, honor. Well, meiyo is really, really important for samurais. But not only for samurai, but for all people. But I think Japanese culture, our Japanese people think meiyo is very, very important in our life. So that means that we must do the best, really our best as a human being. This is Mayu. And when samurai says something, or he behaves himself in some way, or his acts, that was 100% responsibilities for this samurai. So if he fails in something to recuperate his Mayu, he had to do harakiri or seppuku. So you know that is like the form of suicide. So that was really, Mayu was so important. The sixth, that is Makoto. You know from Dojo-kun, Makoto no michi o mamoru koto. Makoto no michi o mamoru koto. Well, this is Makoto. Makoto, this is truthfulness or honesty, or to be very sincere. This is Makoto. So I already told you that for samurai, what he says, it is considered to be what he acts. So the words and the acts are considered like the same. So to be like that, it is very important that he must be very honest to himself and also to the other people. So it was so important, Makoto, the sincerity, the truthful. Now I'd like to explain you something. It's not from these 7 virtues, but I'd like to tell you. So I wrote in the different color, the red color, because this is not from the 7 virtues. Kotoba, this is words, our words. And koto, the same. When kotoba, this is iimasu, from iimasu, to say, you, iimasu, this kanji. And ba, this is the leaves of the trees. Ha, kotoba, this is words. Kotoba, words, right? Then we've got the other word, kotodama. Kotodama. This, the first one, iimasu, the same, right? To say. Dama. This one is also, we can pronounce rei. This is our soul or spirit. Kotodama. So this means soul of language, spirit of language. What does it mean? Well, I think this comes from Shintoism. And many people believe in this. And I do too. I believe in kotodama. That means that every word I'm pronouncing and I'm saying, I'm telling you, this got the soul. Really, it's got a spirit. This word, I'm telling you, each word has got its own soul. So it means that I must say that every word that I say from my mouth, that must be or honest or truth. And the way of I'm telling you must be in the correct way. For example, if I'm always talking very badly, in that case, maybe my this sort of language is getting uglier. So it's not good, because I speak and I listen to what I'm telling you with my ears, but also with all my body, because my voice, it is inside of me too, in my bones. So if I speak to you, or I'm pronouncing some words, it's always, if it's always beautiful or in the kind way, that affects me too, and affects you. That affects you, and that affects me, and I think affects all over the world, to the whole world. So kotodama, So the word has got its own soul. So it's very important how you speak. Even if you are sad or if you are very angry, the way how you speak, I think it's very important for ourselves and for the other people and for all over the world, because it is the soul of language. This way of thinking is, I think, very Japanese, and I do believe in this. So I'd like to speak to you in a beautiful way and in the kind way, and that makes my life better, I think. Well, so for samurai, Makoto, this was very, very important. The words you speak, that were very, very important for samurai too. The seventh and the last is Chugi. Well, Chugi means loyalty. And this Chugi, no one is telling you, you have to be like this. No, but you decide. You decide to be loyal. You decide. That is your choice. That is Chugi. You decide to be loyal to someone or to something. So Chugi. And this Bushido, the seven virtues of Bushido, is very influenced by Buddhism, Shintoism, and Confucian. So very Oriental culture. Did you like it? And I think these seven virtues are very, very important, well, not only for samurais, and even not only for the people who are practicing martial arts, but for all people. Don't you think so? For everybody. Because we have to be very, very brave to live our lives. Sometimes it's very difficult. But we have to be very compassionate. We have to have compassion, and also we have to respect the others. And you have to respect yourselves and the others too. And sometimes it's quite difficult to remember all of this. So I think it's very good to remember these things. I think it's the very good way to live our lives too nowadays. Did you like this video? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe my channel. And if you give me a like, that makes me very, very happy. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can write in the commentary below this video. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあまたね。Thank you. Bye bye.